And in a little more theater news, this week, on Wednesday, the Patchogue Theater Board voted to extend an additional $1 fee on each ticket to the village. Now this $1 fee goes into a capital reserve fund that will be specifically for theater improvements and things like that. The building, in another 9 years or so, the building's going to be 100 years old. And I would say that you have to start thinking about what has to be done to a building that's 100 years old. So we figure that with the numbers of the people that come into the theater, I mean, you're talking over $100,000. They sell that many tickets, so so that'll be for different things that are going on in theaters, different kind of improvements. You want to add something?
Well, I'm just saying, we have seats that are going in next January. If you've noticed, some of the woodwork is starting to, it's got a great tint to it. They had put a fire retardant on it and it affected it. Ceiling tiles from the leaky roofs that need to be replaced in the main house.
Carpeting.
It's just, it's our building. The theater itself carries its own day-to-day expenses. They pay for their electric, the gas, staffing, minor repairs, plumbing, and stuff like that. It's our building, and it's our responsibility to make sure that our properties stay in a manner that we want them to be. And it also guarantees the sustainability of the theater also. As administrations change and groups come in and the economy changes, one thing that we don't want to do is have the theater become the victim of an economic downturn. And the way you do that is you create the capital reserve to make sure that we can take care of those things in the theater that need to be taken care of on a weekly, daily, yearly basis, and to put money back into the theater. The biggest mistake government makes is it forgets about its infrastructure. And they let that be the last thing that happens. We hear that 65% of the bridges in New York State are in failing condition. My goal is to make sure that we both financially budget ourselves, but things such as that, and the same thing with the parking meter funds, exactly the same thing that goes into a capital. All those quarters and dollars and $5 bills, that goes into a capital reserve to make sure that we have the funding to continue to upgrade and improve the parking. So it's just part of a financial management plan that the treasurer and the deputy treasurer put in place to keep everybody honest. You can't dip into it, just not into the general fund.
Well, we're planning on putting new seats in the theater, and I would say by the end of the beginning of next year.
In January
of next year.
The theater will be closed for the month of January.
Yeah. But just to explain a little bit, it's not just putting the seats in. There's a very good chance, and we don't know this for sure, we're having engineers come in, that there's going to have to put in a complete new floor in the seating area. Because the seats need a certain amount of subfloor, an inch and a half of subfloor. We're not sure if the current floor, and we know for sure that there are some spots on the current floor that are soft that need to be repaired. But to put these seats on a less than adequate subfloor is not good for them. So it adds more cost to it, but it's just a capital improvement that we really have to do, and it's something that we don't want to have to do in 5 years from now after we put the seats down. So it's all going to come up. It's going to be a new resilient floor tiles or carpeting they're going to put on the floor.
And it's warranty standards.
And it's warranty standards. So if the seats go in, they go in on this new floor, or we got a great warranty from the manufacturer of the seats. So by next January they'll be in. There's a sample of the seat in the lobby of the Patchogue Theater. If you've been to the theater, I think the seats currently are 16 inches.
18.
They're currently 18 and we're going to 21.
Yeah.
They're 18 inches. We're going to a larger size, which is a 21-inch seat.
Interestingly enough, even going to the larger seat, we will not lose any seating.
No.
the way they're reconfiguring it.
Yeah, plus
I
we're
mean, some
going,
of you will be looking at the back of the theater with a mirror in your hand.
but we're also going to be redoing our handicap area. But as the mayor said, we're not going to be losing any seats because of the way the configuration of the seats and the array that they work on. From what I'm told, that the way the seats are set up now, it's not a good use of space. So we're going to be doing that, and that's theater news. Now, parking. Today is the first day